Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a polygel kit review. The company KASTINY, I believe that's how you say it, reached out to me. I never worked with this brand before, but I'm really excited because the outer packaging is really cute. The box is a little big, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. And from first impressions, when I open it up, I do see a lot of things included, so I'm really excited about that. The first thing we get is the user manual, and I was just flipping through the pages. I didn't realize it was the same exact thing, just different languages. But yeah, the second thing in this kit are these little stickers, and these are really pretty. They're like little white flowers, but like with rhinestones. I've never seen anything like it. Like the stickers have rhinestones. That's really pretty. Next we have some dual forms, and you guys know how I feel about dual forms, so I won't be using those. Then next we have these three little gel pot thingies. We get clear, silver, and gold. Now clearly this is going to be some type of gel, but I didn't expect these to look so beautiful. First I'm gonna open up the gold, and guys, look at this. Like, it is just so pretty. And the crazy thing is, I've been wanting some of this like really pigmented gold paint because I have this really pretty nail design in mind. And then I also showed the silver one, and then here is the clear. For the clear, they didn't really leave instructions, so I just ended up using it as my bling adhesive, and it worked really good. It was really thick. Then we get some nail art brushes. In my opinion, you can never get too many art brushes because there's a lot of nail art to be done, so yeah, I really like that. You also get a hand file and some paper forms, and also included you get this little brush. I believe this is to apply the gold and silver gel paints that I recently just showed. And then we also get some pretty rhinestones. The rhinestones come in different colors, just one size. These are the smaller sizes. These are really pretty. And then for the polygel, we do get some slip solution, but I was really confused because the bottle says acrylic on it. I'm not sure why. If you guys know, please let me know down below. I really love when you educate me on things I'm not really sure about. So yeah, comment down below if you guys know anything about that. Then the next thing we get is a mini UV LED light, and these really do come in handy. I have a lot of these, but like these are really good for flash curing. And then next to the last thing I'm going to show, you get a base coat, glossy top coat, and then you also get a matte top coat. And these are 7.5 ml bottles. And then here are all of the polygels. So with this polygel kit, you do get 9 different tubes of polygel, and each tube is 15 grams. And when swatching these colors, I did notice an inconsistency within a few colors. I believe that's just because the different amounts of pigment color going into it to create that specific color. But I also noticed the longer it sits on the paper towel before curing, it do becomes a lot softer and buttery looking. And you'll see that once I get all of the swatches on there. But these colors are more of like pinks and browns and nudes, and I really love that because I didn't really have any like brown polygels. And then I also needed more nude colors, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch all of these colors, and I will show you the results. So these are all of the colors laid out side by side, and as you can see, they all do look a lot buttery now compared to when I was watching them. Like, these are like really buttery. The other ones are taking a little bit more to kind of set up. And I also did go back to see the price of this polygel kit, but it says it was unavailable, so I'll contact the company and see if I have another link for them. But yeah, those are the polygels. And then I'm gonna swatch these little gold and silver paints. I just wanted to show you guys the consistency and the coverage, and as you can see, like, these are really thick, and I really like that. And also the coverage was super pigmented. Like, it was just so pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch this one, and then I'm also gonna swatch the silver one as well, which was also really thick. And then I cured them for 30 seconds. So yeah, after I went ahead and swatched this one, I cured them for 30 seconds like I said, and this is how the swatch looks with only one coat. And I really like these, super pigmented, and in my opinion, if you got these separately, you would think these would be like super expensive for like the little round gel pot. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into the nail set. So I'm going to be using the nude color and this diamond pink. I couldn't resist using the diamond pink because of the glitters that's in it. It's super pretty and like it's just overall gorgeous. So on my pinky finger, at first I was going to do like a different type of swirl design with this nude color polygel, but it wasn't turning out right, so I wiped that off. And then I was gonna do a marble with the nude and the pink, but it didn't really look right because it looked like I was just mixing the colors. And then I just finally decided to do a full coverage nude, so that's what I'm going to do. The consistency so far, like I said, each color was like a little bit inconsistent, but the more it sits out, the smoother it gets. The consistency didn't really bother me too much. It kind of reminded me of MAKARTT's polygel and also Model 1s, and I love both of those brands, so I didn't really have anything to complain about, and it was really easy to work with. And I filmed the unboxing like 30 minutes before because I had stopped because I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I ended up putting everything back inside the box. And once I was done, I totally forgot slip solution came in this kit, so for this entire video I am using some alcohol. So I don't really know how the slip solution work. I'll use it in the next video because I do plan to use these colors a little bit more. I really like the colors. So for the pinky, I'm done with that one. I cured it for 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with that nude color again, and I'm gonna be doing an ombre. So I wanted the pink to be on top and also at the bottom, so I'm starting with that nude color near the cuticle area, and I'm just going to blend that color down halfway through. And then once it looks like this, I'm going to be curing it for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go in with that diamond pink color, and then I'm just going to try to do an ombre. So it was kind of difficult to get an ombre just because like I don't know if it was because the glitters or like the colors, the contrast of the colors, it was just a little bit difficult, but I did manage to make it look a little bit decent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this up to make an ombre, and then I'm gonna cure that and move on to the next finger. So this is how the ombre is looking. It looked pretty decent, right? So I went ahead and cured that, and now I'm just going to go in with the diamond pink again, and I'm going to be doing this on the entire nail. I just can't get over how pretty this color is. I'm not sure if you can see the little glitters like I can, but this polygel is really beautiful, super gorgeous, and I really love the pink shade. Like, it's a really pretty pink. So I'm just going to go ahead and work this over the entire nail. I'm also going to be doing a solid nail of the nude color on my index, and then I'm just going to go in and do another ombre on my thumb. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy this process because I don't want to do too much talking. So if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and like this video. It will really help my channel out a lot, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. now that I'm done applying the design part of the polygel, this is how they are looking, and I'm not sure where this design is going to take me. So yeah, this is how they're looking. So now we have to encapsulate, but before we encapsulate, you do want to wipe off the tacky layer because anything could be sticking to these nails, and you don't want to encapsulate any lint or like dust or whatever the case may be. So yeah, before I do that, I'm just gonna wipe off the nails. But before I even encapsulate, I'm gonna go in with some of these foils. I ordered one of those grinders from Amazon, and I grinded up some foils that I got from Shein, and I really like that because they are already like pre-broken into pieces, because when trying to break them as you're going with the nail design, it can be a little bit annoying because they just stick to everything. So that way it was like already broken to pieces, and I'm just going to be putting these like diagonal on the nail. So like I said, I didn't know where this design was going to go, but I ended up doing 3 little stripes of gold on the nail. I'm going to be doing them at a lower level, a middle layer, and also closer to the cuticle area. And I didn't know if I was going to keep it, so my middle area was a little bit higher than I wanted it to be. After I ended up curing, I noticed it, but I couldn't go back and fix it, so I just went along with it. So yeah, I'm going to be repeating this on my index finger as well. So this is how the foils are looking on the nail, and I went ahead and cured for 30 seconds, and now we are going to encapsulate. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite clear polygels from Gershon, and as you guys see, this is really empty. I've been using it so much to encapsulate my nails, and I'm struggling to get this first one out, but believe it or not, I used this same tube to encapsulate all of my nails. I let it warm up a little bit so the polygel became a little softer, and that's just how I ended up getting most of the polygel out the tube. I was gonna get my money worth. Even though your polygel tubes are like really empty, there's still a little bit of polygel in there, so make sure you just really squeeze that out. I'm only going to show the process of me encapsulating one nail because I don't want it to take super long. And then once again, I am using some 91% ice purple alcohol. I do believe the 91% works a lot better than the 70. The 70 tend to like cloud my clear polygel. Once I've switched over, that's been the only alcohol I've been using. So here's the nails after the encapsulation. I'm gonna wipe them off. Oh, I did notice like my ring finger is a little bit like slimmer. These tips are the square non-C curve from the Attitude Shop. I'll link them down below. I really like these, but for some reason my ring finger was like a tapered shape. Like even before I filed it, I noticed it. So that nail is gonna come out a little bit skinnier because obviously I have to do a filing. So I did end up filing it a little bit like tapered. So yeah, I didn't want to mention that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and file these nails. I start off by reshaping the nail and also getting the free edge a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over the surface and then work around the cuticle area with my nail drill. When filing polygel, I do like to use an 80/80 grit nail file because I just have a lot more control with it. Like I'm just able to get that really smooth surface and file how I want to. So yeah, for this I do use most of my hand file, and then I'll go around the cuticle area with my e-file. So now that the nails are file shaped and buffed, this is how they are looking. Then I went ahead and washed my hands to further remove any of that dust because I am going to go in with some rhinestones and some bling. So yeah, this is how the nails are looking. I'm gonna be taking the little stars and like little moon and twinkle pieces from I believe this is the Northern Lights kit. This kit is from MAKARTT, from their nail decor kit. I'm going to be taking the little gold stars from this, and I'm going to be putting some onto my nails, and I'm going to be using this clear as my bling adhesive, and it worked really good. Like, it was super thick, so nothing moved out of place, and I really like this. So I'm just going to be taking this dotting tool and putting some on the nails where I want the little stars to be, and then I'm just going to place them on how I like, and then I'm going to cure that and add a top coat. Now once this was cured, I am going to go over it with the KASTINY top coat, and usually I wouldn't go over the rhinestones, but since these are like little embellishment pieces, I am going to top coat over them. And before I cure this, I'm going to go in with some of the little smaller rhinestones that came in this polygel kit. I'm going to choose the light pink ones just to kind of match the pink. I'm just going to be placing them like alternating the stars and like the little empty spaces, and you can't really see them just because like how light these rhinestones are, but I really felt like it was a good touch to add, and I really liked it. So once I place them, I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to move on to the next finger. And this is how I decided to add the rhinestones on the ring finger. It was really cute and I liked it, so I went ahead and cured it, and I also did the same thing on the thumb, which is also the other ombre nail. And now I'm just going to go in and top coat the encapsulated for you nails, and then I'm also going to be adding some rhinestones on here. I was just going with the flow, and like as I was putting on the top coat, I was like, where can I add some more rhinestones on this? So I'm just going to be adding like 2 little rhinestones on the gold parts of the nail, and I really liked it. Once again, you can't really see them just because of how light the rhinestones are, but I liked it, so I went ahead and repeated that on my pinky finger, and then I'm going to cure it. Now that the rhinestones are finished curing, I'm gonna top coat the rest of the nails, and you can really see, like you can kind of see the little glitters in this polygel as I'm adding the top coat. It was really pretty, like so sparkly and girly. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish adding the top coat, and I'm gonna add my cuticle oil, and I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. So after giving the cuticle oil a good rub into my skin, this is how the nails turned out. Super cute. I really like that I didn't know what I was gonna do. I feel like all my nail sets, like I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. They end up coming out so pretty to me. So yeah, this is how the nails look. I'll leave the link for this kit down below. I really enjoyed it, and it comes with a lot of stuff. My favorite thing about it is the colors in this kit, and also the little gold and silver gel paint pots. Like, those are just super gorgeous, and I really love the placement of my little gold embellishments on here. Everything just looks so nice to me. So comment down below what you guys thought of this nail set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.